listen, I've got a dozen clients right now that have antibodies to oral bacteria, P. gingivalis, strep mutans, or both. And so, for the person who's listening, P. gingivalis is a common bacteria in the oral cavity. Strep mutans is another bacteria in the oral cavity, and that's where they should stay. And what happens is you get infections in the mouth, and then these bacteria can either, if you got receded gums, they can get down there and they can get into the body, or their toxins can get into the body. Same with when you have a root canal, you get infection in there, and that can continue to trigger immune and autoimmune conditions. And you would think, well, wouldn't I have pain? And half of those clients that we had positive antibodies in had no oral symptoms at all. It was picked up because they went back and got the cone beam X-ray done, and their dentist found it. And one of my clients, I think she's got three teeth that are rotting, that had work done in them. There's real bad infection. She's losing bone mass, really bad infection. I mean, and she'd been to a bunch of functional medicine practitioners before she came to me, and never had any success out over 20 years. And it's probably because she had root canals done 30 years ago, and they never healed. They just got worse. And that was probably the root of her issue. And it created multiple autoimmune conditions, which everybody tried to treat, suppress the immune system. And really suppressing the immune system, what did that do? That allowed those infections probably to get worse with time, not better. The immune response wasn't the problem. The immune response was the indicator that, hey, there's still something going on. So yeah, and there's ways to check, right? The X-ray is one way to check. I just happened to run Cyrex's Array 12,
Right.
which has two oral bacteria that they have on there that they test for.
Mhm.
And so far in the last, I don't know, let's say 4 months, I know I have 12 active patients that we have them back at their dentist getting it checked. Interestingly, one of those people went to their general dentist, and the general dentist said, hey, there's nothing wrong with your teeth. It's fine. You don't have any infection. She went to a second dentist who did the cone beam and said, oh, no, you got a really bad infection.
Mhm.
And that made way more sense for what her symptomatology and everything was.